Hello and welcome back to the channel. It's me, Lunas, and today we'll be continuing the vintage story run. So the plan, well, last episode we did work on the roof. I realized that the amount of slate I have is way too small an amount. So I need to get a lot of slate this episode. I also am going to need to make some urns. I said I'd do this a couple of episodes ago, and now the harvest is basically upon us, and I have no urns, or not enough space in the current urns, so I need to sort that out immediately. I'm not sure how many I'm gonna need either. I feel like the harvest is gonna be a lot bigger than I think it's gonna be, so I'm gonna play safe and make 3. And then I'll just make more compost than I would have otherwise with the extra. Or I'll give it to the animals that I plan to capture soon. Hopefully within 3 episodes we'll have our first harvest, the animal pen / barn complete, and maybe 2 different types of animals. We'll see though. Oh wait, I can just duplicate, can't I? I don't know why I forgot that. I've made these so many times now. But yeah, I'm gonna do this. Then I'm probably gonna make another iron pickaxe. I think it's trapped. Yeah, I'll make another iron pickaxe. Actually, no I won't, no I won't. I think the current one I have might be enough. Yeah, I need to save as much space as possible when I go and get this slate, because I need to bring a ton of it back. And like, it's a far enough run over a short enough distance that I'd rather not have to keep going back and forth, because it is literally here, like on the other side of the mountain. Like, if there was a tunnel, this would be like a 30-second run, but it's not. There's not one, sadly. But I'm pretty sure I remember where the tunnel I made is, even though I didn't mark it. So I'm hoping that my brain actually works and I can find it relatively easily. Right, one more. I think for the next build I do, I'm gonna make sure that I prepare a lot longer in advance to do it. Because I've had to go and get resources like 3 or 4 different times while trying to build the barn. I know it was a very ambitious build for this point in the game. Like, it's probably 8 times the size of the cellar. Like, around that. So it was pretty insane that I even went to build that first, but I'm gonna get so much use out of it, it's 100% worth it. And plus it means that I don't have to expand it later on, as each pen is probably easily big enough to hold 20 animals, like, and me be able to distinguish between them. Like, what ones I should keep and what ones I shouldn't. Especially once they stop running away. But we're gonna need a lot of food to get the new generations so that they don't. Right, I shouldn't need those anymore, so I can get rid of them. Right, and the only problem is this is going to use up quite a lot of sticks and firewood, which I don't have a ton of. Actually, I only need 30, don't I? I'll take the exact amount. And then I think I need 24 firewood. I have to take 2. Yep, I was right. Okay, that's done. There, and there. Right, these slate can go away, and then I need to put as many different tools away as I possibly can. Don't need the axe. I will keep the weapon and the knife. Don't really need the shovel. Same can be said for the sword, but I'll keep it in there. I haven't used flint in a long time now, so I can leave that in there. And then I think I'll forage a couple of berries on the way, but I'll eat a meal now just to top out my hunger meter. Right, and then if I need it, quartz is there. There's probably some in the caves around nearby as well if I don't want to go for that one specifically. I'm not sure how much time this is gonna take up, but I feel like it could be a decent chunk of the episode. But after this, it's literally just making the glass panes, and finishing the pulverizer. I will have to grab a small amount of quartz, but that's not gonna take very long. I'm gonna grab all of the berries that I can. Just because mining is pretty hard work. And I'm gonna get hungry rather quickly. That's a type of ore. That was very close. I keep doing that. God damn it. That's gonna kill me one of these days, I know it is for sure. I'm honestly kind of surprised that I have only lost one life. And it was like right at the start as well. I mean, I do play like pretty cautiously normally, so it's rare that I die, but the way I died is kind of disappointing. Like just getting completely caught off guard by a bear like that early. Like, if I'd had that happen in the exact same way on, like, episode 3 or 4, I would have probably survived. Just because I would have been a bit more used to playing again. Right, it's there. Lucky I mined out the cliff face so much. I'm not sure it's a good idea to grab the quartz here though. Just because I need the space. I wonder how many times I'm going to have to come back here for the main house though. I'm a bit worried about that because it's going to be a large build, probably bigger than the barn. Although I guess most of the stone that's going to go into that is going to be granite, because it's going to be more than one floor. I'm thinking like 2 to 3, potentially with attic space as well. Oh, it's quartz here. I'm hoping it doesn't limit my access to the slate, because these quartz things are usually pretty large. Right, sneaking along the way this tunnel goes, so I can just keep expanding it this way and follow the slate if I need to. And then there's still slate in the tunnel behind me as well. That's an accident. Oh, you can break it, it doesn't matter what rock type it's in. Actually, that does make me curious about one thing. Oh, 21. Oh, so it only drops quartz. Wait, there's different tiers of pulverizer? Okay, I might be a little worried about that then. I mean, if it's a bronze plate, it should be a tier 2 anyway, I think. I'm not sure how the pulverizer tiers work. I think this is about half of what I took back last night. And I know for sure that I need quite a bit more, so I aim to fill the entire inventory. Unfortunately, it's going to take quite a lot of time, but I may speed this up, I'm not certain yet. Right, here running water, so there could be a cave. Or I'm just really close to the outside of the right now. It definitely sounds like it's to my left though. Okay, I have gathered quite a lot. I decided to get quartz as well while I'm here, just in case I need it. It ticks off 2 birds with 1 stone. Or 2 jobs at once. And then I left a bit of durability on my pickaxe because I don't really want to make a tin bronze one. As I wanted to use the ingots for the pulverizer, as I don't know how many plates I'm actually gonna need. So far I think it's just 1, but I don't want to misjudge it. It didn't take as long as I thought, luckily, so I might be able to do a couple of other things this episode. But for now, we'll head back. It definitely sounded like there was a cave in there somewhere, though. I might find it next time I go. There's wolves up ahead. Hang on. I'm gonna go around quick. But yeah, I think I may find it next time. I don't know. It did sound very close, and I kept hearing Shivers and Boathorn. And then the running water also sounded very close, so I'm not sure if that was from a waterfall outside or somewhere else. But yeah, it could be a useful cave. It could have some resources. And the good thing about it is that the area it's in, there's a lot of slate, so I can open that up while working on doing what I need to. Probably be a long time before I need to go back for more slate though, I'm hoping. Unless I decide to rush the house before winter, but I can't see myself being able to finish it before the end of the year. I have an absolute ton of work to do. I think the main goals are for the before the end of the year is one additional harvest, like large scale. Actually, I don't know. I'll attempt to go for it, but I'll just plant the faster growing crops. Actually, no, I'll go for it. I'll go for it. Gathering the seeds wasn't too bad. And I'll be able to gather more as I hunt next time anyway, as I have a lot of inventory space now. I did have a little quartz already, but it wouldn't have been enough to really make anything. Alright, got 20 Boathorn arrows. And plenty of slate stones, which is good. So I'm thinking I continue with the roof for now. Just to clear the inventory a little, I am gonna rush just roof manufacturing. We'll see how this does. I think that's about half of the slate stones gone already, though. So I am more than a little concerned. Actually, hang on. I am gonna need some placeholder blocks to place the corner parts of the roof. So I'll bring a little bit of pine. And if I'm doing that, I probably want my axe. Alright, so... Wait, corner. That's not what I wanted to do. Corner. This may take a few tries. There we go. And then like that. And then... With this... No, it would not. What if I point it this way? So I probably want an inner corner. I'll have to find out how to make those quick. Slate, roof, corner inner. Okay, that's not too bad. Right, 16 should be plenty. No, that doesn't work. Maybe like that. That's too low. Okay, maybe I'll have to do this closer to the top and not, like, layer it, because this is only half blocks. least it means I'll need less though. Right, I left that one. And then went up 3. That's not placing correctly for some reason. I wish there was scaffolding. This is kind of awkward. Come on. Right, this may look like really awkward and weirdly designed, but I am going somewhere with this. I hope. God, this may take quite a long time to do. I'm not used to I'm not used to doing roof designs, as you can probably tell. Right. Okay, these are slanted, So then I want to probably go like that, and bring that in. And then like that. And then I'll go and work on the other side so I have a better idea of what I'm actually doing. Because at the moment I don't really understand what I'm doing. I know what I want to do, but I just don't know how all the roof blocks work in conjunction with each other. This is definitely gonna finish off a large chunk of the roof though, with just what I got on me. It may seem like I'm running out of like the regular ones, the regular slanted roofs, but I have enough of the lower ones to probably finish 2 rows of tiles around the entire thing. And I still have enough slanted tiles to probably do about 1.5. And then obviously I still have a ton of stones left. Yeah, I think I'll end the episode with completing this layer. Okay, that works. Right, it's going fairly well. I just need to gather a bit more slate for next time. And in addition to that, more clay. I'll leave the wood for now. I can work on the upper floor once the roofing is in place, or at least the first tier of it. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. It massively helps out, and I really appreciate it. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.